ranked now, Kingpin and General Olsen.
Yo. What's up? What's up?
Good evening, good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
Here we are
Hello.
with Mr. Mordrek. We figured out that that's the best way to not to confuse him with something that we are a PG-13 show, so be careful. And the King, of course. And in these ranked season days, we got very fancy replay where the famous Delart, he's actually he got his own channel and content, so you guys better check that out. And he's showing us how it can be done in the Atlanta. Which ships are you guys playing in the rank season?
Agato for me at the moment.
A little bit everything, but you will mostly see me in a Belfast. Sadly, I have probably the worst. Well, I have a worst win rate at 8 stars right now, so you're gonna see me there for a while.
No, I've been switching. I bought the Belfast, and just to see how it works out. Of course, I'm Bluska, the thing, but the Bluska the season when it was Tier 7, it worked much. It was much stronger, much. But then you didn't have radar. Then of course radar came into the game and changed the whole thing. So
yeah, meta's totally changed.
I thought the Belfast came into the game and made Destroyer's life a lot less fun.
Yeah. So the last is in the PTS clan, Iris clan, which is part of the in the pay to win umbrella. And music was really high here. The music settings have been a little bit different now. I don't know if you guys have noticed it.
I have music turned off, so I don't.
So it's saying make use of my AA. So that's really smart also for the carriers to try and lure the enemy planes over at the Atlanta AA. That's gonna give you some help. So the left is running his alpha flag and fire free XP. I love the Atlantas and I hate the Atlanta. They are just two ships that are.
But Atlanta is really nice. I mean, you have more guns than the Flint. You have a radar.
Doesn't the Flint have radar?
No, the Flint has smoke instead. It's US smoke, so it has 27 seconds of puffing, but no.
Look, let's see. Oh, show the broadside, the lantern, you will kill those planes.
Atlanta also have one extra set of guns on each side, so it's.
Oh, look at those torpedo planes. Bye.
6, 7.
And is he gonna come for the next one? The guy doesn't even know what's happening. He's like, what the hell? Where are my planes going?
Getting totally shredded.
He hasn't even fired a shot. 15 planes already. 15, 17, 18. Oh.
And there's another set of torpedo bombers coming over him.
18 planes and the last hasn't even fired a and no more planes. Imagine that.
So he just secured the highest XP.
That's just amazing.
2 minutes gone and the
he's
other
angry.
guys. It's 2 minutes gone and the other guys need to win because they won't get to keep the star.
The quick 19 dead planes.
Yeah.
The other thing the Atlanta gets is unlimited defensive fires.
Yeah. That is true. See, so we got a smoke. It's always if you can manage to. Oh, but he's detected. He's ground detected. Okay, there's a DD there. Wakatsuki. Okay, he's
Smoking up.
Why would you do that? Okay, it's maybe to secure the cap. But he's moving though. He's inside the radar range and he's running radar. But now it was over.
The radar spotted him, so.
Is he gonna reset? No. No, so if they just don't focus you, the worst ship to be in if you get focused, that is definitely an Atlanta.
Yeah, but it's also if you're looking what's Venomir bringing, they have one Scharnhorst, and he can do
Oh,
damage
that
with broadside
could have
when he
been.
hits.
That Scharnhorst could have punished. Oh, and again.
Yeah, broadsides they can punish, but they can't really punish.
Here comes the CV again. Wow. What is the CV doing? Look, there's a BB. I'm pointing at the screen, but the CV is going off. What is it doing?
He's trying to drop Atlanta.
Yeah, but look, the BB in E8 is completely alone. What is the CV doing?
He's probably just, I don't know, it'll be interesting to see what rank Dell is at the moment. If Dell's like sub rank 11, I mean this might be an early game. You know, you've got some CV players that just
of course.
very,
but 23
very
players already. You got to.
Yeah, because I saw 3 pirate guys earlier on in the rank channel that was rank 15 to 11. I can't remember if Dell was in there, but
see the rain of fire coming down. 4K, look, I think he's running IFHE on this. On the Atlanta, I definitely run IFHE.
No, but it's, I mean, this looks like a classic game. You have one guy's going for A, one guy's going for B. You actually have a shred to you that's blocking and spotting.
What the hell? That was an interesting bug.
Well, I think it's also good play game to be an Atlantean because you don't have hard hitting BB Scharnhorst, but no.
That could have been nasty. The Pensa shot AP, which was correct. Outside Atlanta.
Because the Pensa is a ship that should be punishing the Atlanta.
Yeah. Here come the Akatsuki with torps. Oh, don't turn
had
that
this
one.
discussion earlier today, which battleships you should bring to the fight.
Ranked,
yeah, and it's like Scharnhorst is really fun to play. It's one of my favorite ships. I mean, except for the Bismarck.
It's a cruiser battleship hybrid. That's what makes it fun.
Yeah, but the thing is
you've got a good rate of fire and it's fairly nimble, but it can tank the damage. But like you say, Modric, if a cruiser, if a Belfast rather, angles up, then the Scharnhorst is going to bounce all day long. And that's the difference between the Belfast and, say, the Nagato. And I was arguing for the Scharnhorst, but having swallowed my pride and played the Nagato for a few games, I've realised that those punchy 410mm guns do make a difference.
But isn't it don't you use HG a lot on it?
What, on the Scharnhorst? Yeah. I mean, even if you use AP, if you hit the superstructure, you're gonna hurt them. I mean, I run adrenaline rush on my Scharnhorst as well, so when you start taking damage, it just gets more and more of a DPM.
Yeah, well, Scharnhorst is nasty, but it's I'm in the 6 to 10 bracket right now, and I think I've had 4 1v1s versus Scharnhorst in my Belfast, and I've been able to get winning out of all of them by angling.
But look at the game right now. It's okay. The Pensa is about to go down, but the same is the Miyoko, and they are down 2 ships. This is the kind of game that. Wait. Look at the Nagato also.
Perfectly placed. He has on this map. It's great to sit on the airfield on either side and just lob shots over.
They got that fire again. Oh,
and that's
Maha.
a lot of DDs and a lot of corps.
Maha.
The Atlanta thrives on DDs.
Well, okay.
Yeah, but Cruiser, I bet he's running IFHE like most Atlanta captains, and then he eats Cruisers and battleships alike.
Yeah, no, the Atlanta was really. I had a game in the neighbors in the Atlanta and then 120k damage. which is a lot in Atlanta. With oh,
That's a fire.
fire on the Scharnhorst. What? Yeah, it was the Scharnhorst all the way up in
Carlos died
D9.
in D9, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now he's suddenly looking up a little bit here. Oh, he smelled those torps. This might be AP, or maybe not. Could it be?
Miyoko
And he look, CV coming again.
No, but Miyoko has good angles, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that
That's the
AP.
bad part of the drawbacks of Atlanta.
He went, and 5 planes were gone from the CV. CV has no more planes now. But this is not one yet. He took a lot of damage there. But he can, and there went the DD.
So it's even ships.
Oh,
or...
look! Oh!
Oh.
This can be painful for that Mahal. Okay, but he doesn't have radar. 40 seconds to radar.
He used the radar earlier when it was double digits.
But he's not spotted.
He's gonna be spotted by the shores. The shores is reversing his. Yeah, he's being AP for the.
But this is AP. Look, AP. And there we go. 2 citadels. There we go. 4 citadels.
4 citadels.
This
5
is where.
citadels.
Look.
Yeah.
He's eating. Did you see?
There was someone on Reddit having a competition earlier, like a couple of months ago, where they had taken Atlanta and shown me how many citadels you can get in a row.
Yeah, Flamo had a competition on that also. I remember. He had
it's like people get 15, 20 citadels.
Yeah.
And I mean they.
I've had the best I had in a game was like 22 or something, and I did 9 citadels in one south. That was quite impressive.
I had one such
high caliber
3,500 games, and that's a 4 Akatsuki.
And bye. He turned this around. Did you see that shores melting? That was really amazing.
Well, I saw that Akatsuki melt as well.
yeah, but a DD you can expect, but a cruiser, of course, so from that close.
Yeah, but it's
AP.
a weakish cruiser. I mean, it's like Belfast or the Fiji, and even the Pensacola would die there. I think only Miyoko could have angled the tad.
Yeah.
The Atlanta is, I would say, it's a high skill cap ship though. It's not easy to play well.
No, that I agree.
To fail
it's easy. Yeah, it's easy to have fun.
Very easy.
I get why people think it's fun, but it's easy to fail, as you said.
It was my first premium.
Yeah, same, and I had 40% win rate in it or something.
Oh, you had good win rates then.
Oh, yeah, he got the planes. Yeah, so I was thinking that all the torps are coming, but of course the plane is over it. He doesn't have to worry, and that's what. Yeah.
That's nice. 3,500.
That one hurt, and goodbye. Now it's only the CV left. This is a nice rank game.
This is really well played of the Alert.
30 plays, come on. But TV, you deserve to be.
We don't get the result screen on replays, do we?
No, we have to take the capture.
I was going to say, it'd be interesting to see what bracket he's in when he played this. Whether it's a 15
you don't see which bracket is in.
I think you see the rank.
You see it on the results screen at the end that tells you to the left of everybody what rank they are at the time. You can't see it in game, but at the end. But you don't get the results screen in replay.
Is he gonna get the Kraken?
I reckon.
Oh, are they gonna steal it? Is he gonna get it?
Try to steal it.
Everybody's trying to take it. There we go. Kraken unleashed. Really good play there, Dela. That is fun when you have those games. That is just.
Yeah, but it's a perfect example of how to use Atlanta.
You see the.
Yeah, the alert is 10 plus 2 stars now, so that was probably.
Yeah, so 6 citadels, huh? And look at 30 planes.
If he's 10+2, that game probably happened in the new bashing bracket. Not to offend anybody that's between 15 and 11.
And let's have a look at.
But at the same time, it was. I mean, he did it. He did it in the right way.
And here you go.
Oh, it was faultless play.
14.
But that's CV.
But it is.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's not 15 and above. So the CV. Yeah, okay. CV is 15. Though what? So it's 10 to 15.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly.
But this thing.
Yeah, I mean, if it was, I don't want to offend the CV player if they're watching the video, but if it was a good,
he had to
a
learn.
really
He has
good
to learn.
CV player, they're not gonna send plane after plane after plane over in Atlanta, are they? I mean, how many planes did he kill there?
30 planes.
Yeah. You know, I mean, fair enough. He should have noticed when his first squadrons got shot down. He shouldn't have come back for seconds. So I don't know. Maybe
but even,
he had a
but
few
you see,
few too many beers.
that was washing it out.
Too much.
Okay, there we go. Although this is somewhat little, or for me, but because it's probably because it's running IFHE, I would guess.
Yeah, he's running IFHE.
Must
have been running
850 shells.
Yeah, but it's an Atlanta, so you have 178 shells hitting.
So that was a really good game, the match, and showing us how it's done with Atlanta in ranked battles.
Yeah, and I hope someone will have time to take out their Atlanta and enjoy. It's a fun ship, and it's extra fun when you don't have to face tier 9 ships.
Yeah, that's the other thing. That's a very good point. Because you are guaranteed tier 7. And that also equals the playing field a little bit. Makes Atlanta that much more fun. That's a good point. So that was thanks for the replay, Delat, and thank you very much for joining us. See you guys next time.
Bye now, everybody.
Goodbye.